Okay, so I made it aboard the Margaritaville at Sea Islander here at Port Tampa Bay, Terminal 6. Dropped my bag off at my room, which won't be ready until later on. And because there's always a line at this restaurant called Cheeseburger at Paradise, I figured I'd jump right in and try one of these. So just by looking at it, and we'll grab the camera and really get into it. It looks better than Guy's Burgers on the Carnival line. So we are going to, first let's dive into the fries. I want to see exactly what they're about. They are a seasoned fry. I'm trying them without ketchup to really get an idea of what's going on. But this is what you are looking at. I'd have to say they might be a little over salty along with all the other seasoning. So for my burger, I got onions, pickles, and they have mayo chup for a topping, which is basically ketchup and mayonnaise combined. So we'll put this burger together. This is what we are dealing with. And we'll see what the big deal is about. It's definitely well done. You know, even with all the pickles and the onions and that mayo chop, the patty itself is lacking seasoning. There again, I do have a heavy salt palate. The burger has a good char on it, and when you bite into it, you can tell. It's similar to a smash burger. If you've ever experienced one of those, they take a thicker patty and then smash down on the grill, and it gives it more surface area to develop a sear, which gives you a bit of a crunch when you bite into it. I'm going to try just the patty right now. I think this may be a 75-25 mix. When I try the patty itself, I am picking up on a lot of fat when I bite into it. But there again, you have to remember, fat is flavor. I definitely like the char on this patty. Overall, in general, hands down, way better than the Guy's Burger options on the Carnival line. It can be a messy burger. Although I don't like too much bread on one of my burgers, by the time you give this a little compression, there isn't much left over. And because of the fat content of that burger, it does have a tendency to pull apart a bit. But there again, what good's a burger if it doesn't start dripping down your hands and arms when you eat it, right?
Amen. Amen.
See, now I just got to the center of the burger, and it's probably one of the best burgers I've had on a cruise line. Again, I mentioned Guy's Burgers because that seems to be a reference. Much, much better than Guy's Burgers on Carnival. In fact, 3 weeks ago, I was just on Valiant Lady with Virgin Voyages, and they have a burger joint set up all the time. And this is actually better than the cheeseburger on Virgin Voyages. I'm almost kind of shocked because Virgin Voyages is known for having some of the best food at sea. But I have a feeling I might be getting more of these as time goes on this week. I purposely skipped breakfast just so I'd have room for this burger. I think I made the right decision.